The Canadian real estate market is overpriced. Well, I'm here with my top 5 cheapest places in Canada that you can buy a house, and the most expensive one on this list is nearly half the Canadian average. To quickly set the stage, we're going to look at the national average price house in Canada really quick. I'm shooting this in the spring of 2025, so that's where all the prices are from. I'm using a 4% interest rate because that's what's available at this time of year. And I'm specifically looking at individual cities, not suburbs of, say, a larger city. So Mississauga, you're not going to make the list here, obviously not the cheapest in Canada. But I'm also wanting to find cities that are large enough that would have a fairly wide and diverse number of economic opportunities. So no small town Vibank, Saskatchewan doesn't count either. Right now in Canada, the composite benchmark price is about $710,000. That would mean your monthly mortgage payment would work out to about $3,600 a month. And in comparison to last year, home prices in Canada are essentially unchanged right now, while the average household income is about $110,000, meaning that the average house in Canada is nearly 7 times the average yearly household income. Coming in at number 5 is Edmonton, Alberta, the population about 1.4 million, and the composite benchmark price about $430,000 right now. So that means your minimum down payment is going to be about $21,000, and your mortgage payment would be about $2,200 a month. In comparison to last year, home prices are absolutely skyrocketing. They're up 12%. Edmonton has the highest average household income on this list at about $120,000, meaning the average house is about 3.5 times as expensive as the average yearly household income. Coming in at number 4 is Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, with a population of about 300,000 and a composite benchmark price right now $400,000. So your minimum down payment is going to be about $20,000 and your monthly mortgage payment is about $2,100 a month. And in comparison to last year, home prices in Saskatoon are currently up about 6% right now. With an average household income in Saskatoon of about $110,000, that means the average house in Saskatoon is also about 3.5 times the average yearly household income. This joke fits in perfectly right here. Did you hear about the Mexican magician that said unos, dos, and then disappeared without a trace? If you have a terrible joke I can use in the future, put it in the comments below. Quebec City comes in on this list at number 3 with a population of about 850,000 and a composite benchmark price of about $385,000. That would mean your minimum down payment would be about $19,000 and your monthly mortgage would be about $2,000 a month. Quebec City, though, has seen the largest year-over-year price increases. They're 15% more expensive than a year ago. Quebec City does come in last on this list with the lowest average household income around $95,000 a year, meaning the average house in Quebec City costs almost 4 times the average yearly household income. So it would actually be last on this list if we were going price to household income ratio. You have no idea how much as a Saskatchewan boy saying Winnipeg comes in second on the list makes me happy. The population is about 750,000 and the composite benchmark price about $360,000. That would make your minimum down payment about $18,500 and your monthly mortgage payment about $1,900 a month. Winnipeg has also seen some fairly sizable price increases, up 7% versus last year. With an average household income of about $105,000, that means the average house in Winnipeg is about 3.5 times more than the average household income. No, I didn't set this list up to have Regina come in first, but with a population of about 275,000 people and a composite benchmark price currently at $320,000, Regina is first on this list. That would mean you would need a down payment of around $16,000 and your monthly mortgage payment would be about $1,600 a month. And home prices in Regina have been increasing, not as crazy as other cities. They're up about 2% compared to last year. The average household income in Regina is about $110,000, meaning the average house is just under 3 times the average yearly household income, making that also the lowest on this list. I don't know why I didn't think of this when I was writing the script for the video, but it actually costs you less money per month to buy an entire single family home in Regina, including the mortgage payment, property taxes, insurance, and a maintenance budget than to rent a 1-bedroom condo in Toronto right now. Oh, and if you are thinking about buying a house in Regina, if you look in the description of this video, there's a link to my calendar where you can book me in for a call.